what is a small tire? Well, if you ask the Forza drag community, you're not going to get a consistent answer. And I just want to put some facts out there and see if we can start a conversation. All right. So if you're at all familiar with organized drag racing, you may have heard of the Outlaw 10-5 group. If you haven't, simply put, on top of chassis, power, and weight restrictions, your tires can be no wider than 10.5 inches. So the only way to build a true 10-5 car in Forza is using 265s or smaller, because 275s are wider than 10.5 inches. All right. I understand why there's a bit of controversy. I understand why there's a debate in the community. There's even a debate in real life. Over the past few years, the debate's been brought up of, should we measure where the tire fits the rim or where the tire meets the ground? Look, we don't have to worry about that in Forza because, I mean, even in real life, you're not going to get an extra 3 inches between your fitment and your contact patch. It's just ridiculous. Forza, we don't have that control. I mean, look, even if you're trying to set up a realistic, really organized, detailed NHRA style organization, look, you could build a real 10-5 car in Forza. You're not going to hit real 10-5 times. Forza is pretty unrealistic in that term. And then it's really hard to make cars match up with each other. So it's really hard to set one universal rule and say, okay, this small tire car will keep up with this small tire car. No, it doesn't work that way. So if you're just a casual fan, you're just out here drag racing with your friends or even some randoms, you're just trying to prove that you're faster than people, I still think this is worth bringing up because some groups say 285 is small tire. I've met people who go as far as saying anything under 300 is a small tire car. Look, 295s are not small tire. If you want to start getting into the medium tire category, I'd say 275 to 295 would be medium tire. But even then, we're just adding more titles and more labels and restrictions on shit that we don't really need to. I think it'd be cool if we just had a one hard consensus to say, look, anything under this is small tire, anything over this is big tire. And I just think it'd be cool if we could have that discussion and have that conversation and come to a consensus as a group, as a community. But, alright, that being said, this is where I'm going to lose some people. My honest opinion on small tire racing in the community, I think y'all a bunch of little bitches. I don't think anyone's really about it, okay? Look, when I started drag racing in Forza, the fastest people had the confidence to say, I'm so fast I can bust your ass in a small tire car. And when it happened, you felt pretty fucking stupid. If you had 325s and you got busted by someone on 275s, you're slow, dog. Like, OP car or not, bro, you fucked up. So, the whole small tire list, honestly, to me, is an excuse. It's when a guy doesn't want to lose to a small tire car in his big tire car, so he pulls out another car. He's like, oh, small tire, small tire. Because if you get busted by a small tire, you're slow, bro. That being said, I also don't recommend any public list with rules that you can't enforce, and I've said that for the longest time. And I still stand by that because for months, before and after I tried out for the only small tire list I ever went to, people told me they don't enforce it. There's no way to enforce it. We used to try to do it. We used to lay down burnouts and try to measure burnouts. It's really hard to do. Unless you upload public tunes, but even then you could just have 2 tunes and swap them out and be real slick. But yeah, people told me that they've been cheating for months. There's small tire lists all over, and there's nothing to say you couldn't run 295s when they say 285. It's just, look, I think it'd be cool if we could talk it out, have a discussion, come to an agreement. It would legitimize our community that much more to say, look, big tire, small tire, done. It's not a conversation anymore. Anyway, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. If you do have a small tire list, I wish you all the best of luck, bro. Like, I'm not trying to knock you, I'm just saying. I know people cheating, so they've been telling me for months that it's easy to cheat. But that's all I got. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think, bro. Let's start this combo. Peace.